Hey everybody, Neil here from Atomic Fusion. I wanted to do a quick tutorial on how to use the UI locker in conjunction with the extension, moving between the hub and the extension and the hub, and also cover on how to use the latest feature of being able to fork, save other users, components, pages, whatever design they create and make public, be able to fork them into your own forked components module within your extension so you can use them in your projects. So let's jump into it and just go through it real quick. So the first thing you want to do is open up your extension. If you don't have it installed, just go to the Chrome Web Store and install the extension. Let's go to UI Locker and kind of cruise through this real quick. So you can see that these here are my repos that I created. These I've made all public, which you can see here, the little public with the green cloud checkbox that denotes that they're public. You can toggle these on and off when you edit them to make them private so others can't see them, but right now I've got these all public. You can name them whatever you want, put descriptions, hero header. I've broken it down by type. So hero headers, toasters, logins, and so on. So what I want to do is cover how to go to the hub and browse others' components and fork them into your forked components, which you can see here. I've already got a couple forked. These are from Beck. He's been doing an awesome job of using Atomic Fusion and the Atomic Hub. Keep in mind, some of this user experience is going to change to make it a little more easier to use and obvious of where to click and how to do things. Right now it's a little clunky to edit the thumbnail and the name and things like that. Also keep in mind that I had a ton of edit features in the extension itself. A lot of that stuff is all moving out of the extension into the hub. The reason for that is just I can get a better user experience out of this kind of 400 width Chrome extension. And the goal is to get users to really spend more time in the hub, browsing through code snippets, browsing through other users' UI lockers. Resources will move over there. It'll just be more extensible for me to move things to the hub than trying to fit everything and cram everything into kind of this almost like a mobile view. So it'll make the user experience a little bit better. The extension will predominantly just be for moving components, copying, pasting components to your editor, and vice versa, saving, copy, paste back to the extension, which ultimately puts them in the hub. So there's reasons why I'm changing some of that around just to give you guys a better user experience and to be able to scale a little bit better. So anyways, enough talking, let's get into it. So I want to go and fork somebody else's component. So let's just go to Manage UI Locker. I'll probably change this to just go to the Atomic Hub. This will launch the hub, and this is kind of going to be where the meat and bones of everything is, right in this kind of web app interface outside of the extension. So let's go to UI Locker first. It looks like I'm already there. And you can see these are my repos that I've created to store components in. So you can see I stored one there. You can navigate back. I've got some toaster alerts in here, so on, right? So this is an exact replica of what's in your extension. And they're obviously in your extension, so you can copy and paste them onto your canvas in your bubble project. So what I want to do is the public repositories and the ability for users to design stuff and store stuff into their own public repos is a really big feature, and it's catching on. It allows you as a designer or a bubble builder, maker, to be able to create your own stuff, save them, reuse them in your own projects, but also give others access to your designs as well and be able to extend their apps from your designs and ultimately speed up app development and from just an educational standpoint, being able to look and see how you did things. So it's really catching on. People like it. Obviously we're going to keep, Atomic Fusion is going to keep putting out their own themes and UI kits and things like this, but this will help the product grow to more elements and things that you can use faster than myself can build out components and pages and things like that. Excuse me. So let's go to, I want to go fork something. So let's go to the public repos. And you can see I've got a lot of my stuff public here. I'll be adding a search bar to this stuff as it grows. So you'll be able to search by keyword. You'll be able to search by user, and it'll just make it a lot more user-friendly for you. So let's go check out, I know Beck here has some stuff. So let's go check out some of his stuff. I don't think I've got this forked yet. So you can also look at your forked components and, oh, I do have it forked. So you can tell real quickly what you've already got forked. So let's go and just grab, let's grab this cool login form that Beck did. It's, he did something really cool here where when you focus, the label of the input just nicely sizes down. So it's a really cool effect. I highly recommend you grab this and check out how I did it. It's a cool UI thing that you can add into your login forms. But anyways, take notice that you can see the user's profile up here where they've got their Twitter link, their GitHub, their website. You can also add a Dribbble link. I think a couple other things. If you go to my locker, you'll see that I've got a Dribbble link, which I don't really have much on Dribbble, but and then I've got a buy me coffee, buy me a coffee button here. So this is so you as a maker or designer, you could put this on there. A lot of people like to tip people for letting them use their stuff that they made. So I think it's a little way that you as a creator can monetize a little bit on some of your work just based on those that want to tip. And if they don't have to, no big deal. But I kind of added that in there. Thinking about doing something with Stripe payment links. I've had a lot of people asking about how they can monetize their stuff. I don't really want to go the marketplace route, but I may do something where you can maybe monetize yourself outside of the Atomic Fusion thing. You know, maybe they pay and maybe a code gets generated where they can access your repo that has that code tied to it or something like that. But that's down the road. But if you want to try to get some tips or something, it's fine. Put you buy me a coffee button on there. All you have to do is go and edit your settings, and in here, whatever link you have, if you have a link in here, it'll automatically enable that buy me a coffee. So if you put your link to your buy me a coffee, it'll add it. Same with the Dribbble, GitHub, Twitter, things like that. So so yeah. So let's go back to the public repos and let's go ahead and fork this. I want to use this in my project, so we'll just go into it. I'll have more details on this stuff, how to use this, where the creator can put how to use it, notes, what plugins it might require, if it requires any custom code, maybe even a link to the demo editor and a link to a demo video, things of that nature. So this will get better over time for the details of the components. So users that are using it have more context of how to place this in their projects and leverage it. So, but let's go ahead and fork it. So I'm going to fork this component. The button's down here. Just click fork. You can now access this component in your extension. Gives you a little alert notification there. And you can go to your fork components and see it's forked. Go down to your fork components in your Chrome extension, and there it is. It's forked. So I can now go into this and copy it, right click, paste, and automatically I've got that component that Beck made. So a couple of errors here. I think he's got some styles tied to it. We're not copying styles yet, nor are we copying workflows. It will take workflows if it's a full page design, but look at adding that later to where users can copy styles into their styles tab and then also bring in copy or copy with workflows as well. So not quite there yet, but it will get there. So anyways, so that's pretty easy. That's how you fork a component. In the next video, I'll show you how to submit your components to Atomic Fusion and how to edit them in Atomic Fusion, like change out the thumbnail and the name and things like that. There's been a bit of confusion on it just because the UX is still not quite there. But anyways, hope you guys enjoy. See you in the next video.